welcome back to Rangers of the Universe, where we talk about your favorite figures, fandoms, movies, and more. I'm Chris, and today I'm going to be talking about the Hasbro PulseCon Power Rangers panel. So, in this video, I will only be talking about all of the toy, Lightning Collection, Zord Ascension projects news that we had received during it. I will not be talking about any of the entertainment news. The entertainment news will be spoken about, but that will be in a separate video that will also be released this weekend, as well as a Dino Fury Season 2 Part 2 video that I will be releasing of me giving my thoughts on Dino Fury, what I thought of the finale, and my theories for Cosmic Fury, which, for those that don't know or haven't tuned into it yet, Dino Fury Part 2 did drop yesterday on Netflix, and Simon Bennett, as well as the cast, did a phenomenal job. It was an amazing season, and I can't wait to talk more about it. But, on to Lightning Collection news. So, we were greeted during the live stream by Pam and Jordan. Pam is the brand marketing person for Power Rangers, and Jordan is one of the product designers. They did a phenomenal job. Everything revealed looks excellent, but let's dive right into them. So, to start off, we saw Dino Charge Blue. Now, we had already seen digital renders of this figure during Power Week. They had given us a first-hand look at it, but this time we saw physical images, and we saw the figure firsthand over the stream, and it looks phenomenal. So, we have Koda, played by Yoshi Sudarso, which you can see the head sculpt. It is phenomenal. The sculpting team has done a great job. They have, in the first couple waves, we had some rough head sculpts, but over time, they've definitely gotten better, and they have looked better and better with each wave, and Yoshi's looks phenomenal. Koda, I am finally glad to add him to my Dino Charge collection. I love Kyoryuger. Dino Charge was my favorite Neo Saban season, and we are finally adding Koda to the line. Dino Charge Blue. He comes with the usual effect piece, his saber, his gun that's also the morpher, and comes with interchangeable hand pieces. The usual two hands. We get two different hand pieces for both right and left, and the head sculpt of Yoshi Sudarso Koda. And looks phenomenal. I love the figure. Paint job looks amazing from the photos. It is also pinless. All of the figures are pinless now. I like the boxes. We don't have the Tom Whalen art anymore, but I love the way the boxes look now. They do look excellent, and the plastic-free boxes I am looking forward to. The Tom Whalen art was amazing, so it is sad to be losing that, but they did do a great job on the plastic-free boxes. So that figure, can't wait to add it. Now, with that figure happening in Dino Charge, we now have the main 6 Dino Charge Rangers, which just leaves the 2 version of Purple, Aqua, Graphite, Silver, and then the Boom Studio Comics Dark Ranger / Navy Ranger, which was Heckle. And then we will have Dino Charge complete. So now we have delved in. We have finished the main 6, and we are into the extra Rangers of Dino Charge. That is all that is left. Now, moving on to the next figure. I had spoken about this in my Dino Fury figure video yesterday I gave. After 9 waves of not having Beast Morphers, we are finally back for one. The last time we had a Beast Morphers figure was Wave 4. This is Wave 13, and we are finally getting Zoe. We saw a digital render of her, just like Koda, during Power Week, but now we saw the physical model of it. And Jackie, the actress Jackie, who plays Zoe Reeves, Beast Morphers Yellow, the head sculpt is phenomenal. They did an excellent job on hers as well. The figure comes with it has obviously the morpher on the wrist. The paint job is excellent. It comes with the saber, interchangeable hands, obviously the head sculpt of Zoe Reeves herself. And they just did a great job. Also, the sword effect as a sword effect piece, just like Koda's does as a sword effect piece as well. And they look phenomenal. You know, I am definitely glad to be adding them to my collection. Also, with adding Zoe to the line now, for Beast Morphers, we only have Steel to have the full complete team of all 5 of them. And then we also still have Roxy, since we already have Cybervillain Blaze. They'll have to do Cybervillain Roxy at some point. But we are almost there. 4 out of 5 Beast Morpher figures have now been done. And I love the look of the first 2. You know, the digital renders looked great, but these physical models looked amazing. Now, onto the new figures that have not been shown whatsoever, that were completely new. Start off was the Wild Force Putrid. Now, for Foot Soldiers, I figured the next one we'd be getting would be Quantrons. I feel like that was high up on the list of the next Foot Soldier we'd be getting. So it was out of left field for Putrids to be happening, but it does make sense with this year being the 20th anniversary of Wild Force. And Foot Soldiers are good to put in a wave because they're troop builders. You know, a lot of people want to get a lot of them for their collection. I usually only go with one, but I was shocked to see Putrid. It's a nice choice of it. I think it was a good choice to do this year with it being the 20th anniversary of Wild Force and Wild Force centric this year. You know, we've gotten Merrick. Max is in wave 12. So the Putrid following up in wave 13, it does make sense, and it gives us a villain army builder to the collection. So the Putrid looks great. The paint job was amazing on it. They definitely did great. Like all the other figures shown, it is pinless, and which is amazing. I love that they've went pinless with figures. That's possible now, because that is great to have. I had issues where a couple of mine, the pins had come out and the body parts would fall off. So this is amazing that we've got them pinless now. And it's just an excellent looking figure. It comes with like his staff, his weapon, the interchangeable hands, and the effect piece. So onto the final figure of Wave 13, which is my personal favorite, Dino Fury Green Izzy, the iconic first female Green Ranger, first LGBTQ Ranger in Power Rangers history. We have Izzy to the line, Dino Fury. You know, after not having a Dino Fury Ranger in Wave 12, I didn't like that because, as you can see, and as I've said, I absolutely love Dino Fury. So I was disappointed we didn't have one last wave, but Izzy has hit the line, and I absolutely love her character. She is one of my absolute favorites, and I am so glad to have her joining the line, and the figure looks beyond incredible. The Tesseract head sculpt of Izzy looks amazing. It does look very close to Izzy. It does resemble her, and I absolutely love the figure. It comes with, obviously, her Chroma Fury saber. And it also comes with the sword effect piece, interchangeable hands, and the head sculpt, the real likeness head sculpt. And the figure's beyond amazing, pinless. The paint job is excellent, and they did a superb job on these figures. I can't wait to possess them and do opening videos on them and add them to my collection, because that makes Dino Fury number 2 with Izzy now. So we just have the remaining 4 Dino Fury Rangers, and then one's like Void Knight to add to the collection as well. So all of these are available on Hasbro Pulse and major retailer sites. Their price point now is $24.99 due to price hikes, but they are an amazing wave. I absolutely loved it. And after those, we got teases for 4 other figures coming out in the future. The first 3 on screen, they said these seasons would be done by the end of 2023. And we saw SPD, Lost Galaxy, and Dino Thunder, which are three of my absolute favorites. So I'm overjoyed. All three seasons are in my top five, so I was overjoyed to see that. So with SPD, as you can see from the photo, it is Elizabeth Delgado. She is finally coming to the line, and I can't be happier because that is amazing. So that will round out the main 7 Rangers, and it would leave us with Cat and Nova. Now, they said SPD would be finished. Does that mean we're getting Cat and Nova as well next year? I don't know if they're counting Cat and Nova into that. They might not be, so we will have to wait and see. The second one was Lost Galaxy Pink. The big question of that is it Kendricks or Corone? If Lost Galaxy's finished next year, we know Pink and Yellow are coming, but are we going to get both Corone and Kendricks next year? And then we still have Mike as Magna Defender. We do not have that one. So are we going to get a reprint of that as well with a Mike head sculpt? We don't know. This might just be we've got the 6 done, and eventually down the line we could see Mike and Corone, because I'm figuring Kendricks is going to be done first. She had the powers first. I'd personally love Corone first because Corone's my favorite Pink Ranger of all time, but I'm just happy Lost Galaxy is getting attention. Is the first season I ever watched and one of my absolute favorites. And then the last was the long-awaited Dino Thunder Black Tommy Oliver himself. He is the last one to join the Lightning Collection line for Dino Fury for Dino Thunder, with Kira being in Wave 12. Now, we still do have the Triassic Ranger, which is not an official Ranger. It is a power-up mode for Connor. So I'm expecting eventually we will get that, but that won't be part of the whole next year finishing Dino Thunder. And then we saw the Alien Rangers. Now, I am excited for those. We didn't get many episodes with them, but we got the Powers of Water, Powers of Light, Powers Unite. Power Unite. We've got the Alien Rangers coming to the line. Now, maybe we'll have them in single packs or 2 packs type of thing, and then just one as a solo, maybe Delphine because she's the leader, female White Ranger. We'll have to wait and see in 2023, but it was amazing they gave us teasers like that. I absolutely love that, and I was so happy that they did that. Now, we then went to the entertainment panel and boom panel, but then when we came back and Zord Ascension Project happened. I love when they did the 335 countdown, 335, let's rock it, and the Astro Mega Ship. Now, I am beyond excited that they're doing the Astro Mega Ship, because that has been a Megazord that I've always wanted. It was one of the first things I saw, the Astro Mega Ship in Lost Galaxy, which I was a tiny bit disappointed that Lost Galaxy didn't get a mention because it wasn't. But yes, I am 100% excited for that Megazord. It is it is 1 in 44 scale. It is huge, much bigger than the previous ZAP Zord Ascension Project, Dino Megazord, and Dragon Zord. It is amazing, though. It is the detail that went into that. The Power Rangers team did a phenomenal job, and I was so happy this was added to the line as a price point of $166, which is actually cheaper than I thought it was going to be. For the size of it, the detail, you get all 5 Space Rangers in very miniature form that fit in the cockpit of it that you can place in. You have the Megaship form, the big gigantic Megazord form. I mean, the detail into this, and I think $166 is actually a very deserving price of it, considering we've only ever had we've had 2 Astro Megazord prints, not counting the Super Sentai one. There was the original 1998 version, and then there's the galactic black and gold colored one that was re-released in 1999 during Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, and those, you're looking at a very hefty amount to purchase one of them in general, especially complete. I mean, the sword and shield and the space shuttle helmet as a whole, finding one of those complete is needle in a haystack, and you're looking at over $200 for one of them complete with box. So for this to be $166, I think it is an excellent price for it. For one, I already did my pre-orders for all of them at 5 p.m. because I'm a premium membership, and I love it. Highly recommend getting it. I can't wait for more of the Zord Ascension Project line because this just kicked it to a whole new level for me. Now, onto the final figure reveals. We then saw Loretta and Sam. Loretta is another brand designer, and Sam is in brand writing. We saw 2 more Street Fighter crossover figures. During Power Week, we had previously gotten Ryu Ranger, Crimson, and we had gotten Chun-Li, the Blue Phoenix, I believe it is. And this time around, we had Cammy and Ken. Now, they did not have Ranger forms in Legacy Wars. In the mobile game, they do not have forms. So, these are brand created forms that was created by them. Now, they do look amazing. They've got effect pieces, the awesome effect stands that I love so much. Those are excellent additions to the line. The effect stands, I love those. And they come with, as normal, the interchangeable hands, effect pieces, and all of that. They're both pinless. That is the Lightning Collection standard now. The figures will be pinless. That's what's expected for them to be pinless. And they do look amazing. My only complaint on them, complaint is I don't like one that Cammy has. I know Cammy's thing is the beret. She does wear that. The character in Street Fighter does. But I don't like the beret being on top of the green helmet. And also, we had those unique helmet designs, helmet sculpts that they did for Ryu and Chun-Li that I would have loved for those to kind of be like reused for these brand made ones that they created, instead of we just had the Red Mighty Morphin helmet and Green Mighty Morphin helmet with some changes to them and paint alterations. They do look amazing, don't get me wrong. The figures look great. They did great creating own Rangers. Like, that's an amazing thing to have because it has opened the door for that. So there's a possibility of more, and that's always an amazing thing. Something's with such creativity of that. So I do love it. They did an incredible job, and I love the first 2 Street Fighter figures, so I'm glad we're getting more, and it is being noticed and given that attention on it. But I would have liked different helmets instead of reuse of the Mighty Morphin ones. And even if Cammy just didn't have the beret, I would have loved it more. But still, excellent job. Can't wait. I pre-ordered all of it already. But yes, share your thoughts in the comments below on what you thought about all the reveals that we got, because I personally myself absolutely loved them. I thought the Power Rangers team did an amazing job, and I can't wait for 2023 because it is shaping up to be an amazing year. I already saw 3 of my all-time favorite teams are getting special attention in the line and are going to be completed. So I, for one, am extremely excited, and I hope the rest of the fandom is too. So, Ranger Nation, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on what you thought of the reveals. Were you happy? Were you not happy? What'd you think? And what are you hoping for next year? Because it is the 30th anniversary. It will be a big line for Lightning Collection, and the team is working hard. So, I can't wait. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. And I will be back with more videos this weekend. So, make sure to tune in.